Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are going to be playing some Cubelock. Probably not the deck you guys were expecting to see, even though this Cubelock list plays 0 cubes. We're playing Cubelock. For those who don't know what this deck is, Cubelock normally, to show you what the card is, plays Carnivorous Cube, which battle card destroys a friendly minion, and then you summon 2 copies of it when it dies. Turns out this is typically the weakest card in the deck, even though it's the namesake card. The deck comes back from all the way when Aggro first came out, or Kobolds, right? Kobolds came out. Whichever set came out second. Yeah, it was Kobolds and Catacombs is when the deck really popped off, where you were eating things like Mal'Ganis. There's a couple other things you were eating back then. You were eating like Doom Guards, and then you were killing off your own Carnivorous Cubes with Dark Pact, and you were trying to OTK your opponent like that. You had Bloodreaver Gul'dan from the Knights, right? Yeah. This deck was a thing for a while, so I know it went on into some of the other sets as well. So I wasn't sure if Throne came out after or whatnot, but basically it's just a cool deck. Then this card came out, you started playing this. You used to play, what's his name? Voidlord, which was the other big demon you were playing that you would eat. You'd play Voidcaller to pull them. And then you'd also, I'm playing into this list, but you'd also normally play this off. And then there's other cool combos that came out that got introduced to the deck once in a while, such as Expired Merchant. Where is my merchant? Expired Merchant. Used to use this to like toss Gul'dan and shit, and it was really, really dope. So today we're gonna be playing this deck. Yeah, I'll talk about my opinions of the deck later on in the video, but let's just queue up the first one and let's see how it goes. Right, guys? Yeah, I'll see you guys all there. All right. So first matchup. Sorry, I was collecting resources in Clash. All right, I'm gonna assume this is aggro. I don't want to try keeping the endgame. The endgame seemed like such a cool card. I remember pointing it out when it got announced, because man, the card is pretty dope. Oh, it's Shurterer. Shurterer is a little bit harder to beat than most other decks, especially because he can start looping Renos and shit. And that's just not a fun time. I have Darkbomb at least for that. This is not going to be a good game. This is not going to be an easy game. I guess is the better way to say that. Well, second endgame. I'm really hoping that this deck is playable again. Alright, so I'm actually, normally I give my thoughts at the end of the video. I want to give them to you now. Because this is a deck I hold very, very close to my heart. It's one of the decks that kept me playing Hearthstone. So it's one of those decks that I'll never forget. I love playing it. Even knowing Cube is like not the most powerful card and typically the weakest one in the deck, I still want to put it back in the deck. So that's just how much I love playing with that card, right? So I don't want me losing to make it seem, I know me, I can get tilted. But I don't want that to make it seem like, oh, this deck is shit, or oh, whatever. The deck, yes, it's not tier 1. It's probably like closer to tier 3, 4. But it's really, really fun. And obviously you're going to have bad games where you're going to get annoyed and whatnot. It happens to every single person, right? But yeah. Just all that to say, trust me, you guys like playing big dumb decks with big dumb demons, would highly recommend it. I'm gonna try and steal his Shudderwalk. Is it better to play Altar of Fire? Oh, you... I hate this game. That was his top deck for the turn. That's what makes us feel bad. This was his top deck for the turn. If it wasn't for that, I was so far ahead. I got a free freaking... A pretty solid draw, though. I should have gotten, ideally, here a free Mal'Ganis, but alas, was not meant to be. Alright. E.T.C. God. I don't think I could have. I still don't really think I can win this game easily. Because now he just goes Macaw, right? And I just lose the game. Macaw's guaranteed to eat something relevant. Really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. Do you have Brand? I hate this game. I want to test to see if this works, even though I know for a fact it won't. Let's say I'm fucked, but it's sad that this might not even be enough. I'd still just be dead. Because that brand staying alive is terrifying. He could technically not. Oh no, he is Reno guaranteed, but. This game is rough. This game is rough. He probably has the devolve here, is my guess. I know it's not one of these two, but my guess is he has a devolve in hand. That means this is ice fishing something else. And it's not cold storage. There is zero way for me to win this game, I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly certain there's actually no way for me to win this game. So I'm at 4. And there's a double Mal'Ganis. Thought? Yeah, no, this game was unlucky. Oh well. Let's keep the next one and hopefully not hit Shadowwalk.
Gul'dan versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death. Mine is the only way.
All right. Sorry, again, collecting shitty clash. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, no, that last game was just really, really unfortunate. His removal ended up lining perfectly with ours, with our threats. So, I mean, the devolve, the Reno, the Zephyrus top deck, like that was just honestly unlucky. GG, go next. I'm not Reno, which kind of makes this okay. I still have a feeling this might be a harder matchup than I think. Very, very possible. I wasn't sure if it's better to do this to get the weapon, but I don't think so. I think it's better to kill that off here. Next turn do this, which pulls this. To be fair, if I'm still playing this next turn, I don't have a demon to pull with the weapon, so it doesn't matter if I have it or not. Ah. That's really good for him. Okay. I guess now I can choose if I want to go for a weapon or not. I don't think so. With that top deck, I don't think so. Because I could have won this plus this. It would not have been a bad play, but it also would not have been ideal. Use both of those this early. Typically, I think you want to get the... That's so good for him. Actually, so good for him. Pull our big boy here. Tune to perfection. Alright, so we have this next turn. Kind of requires drawing like one of the big boys left in the deck. This is actually so perfect. This gains me 4. Not a bad draw. Endgame feels really good here. Card feels kind of busted. Kinda broken. That's fine. My guy survives. So you need hits that deals damage. I believe most of those are also 2 mana. That's fine. He has nothing on board. I have nothing on board. I have a shitload of health though. E.T.C is not bad. You know, E.T.C tap. It's not the best card, but that's really good. I have this next turn. Should be pretty solid. It's kind of a 1 card create a board, which is what I like about it. It's an insanely good draw for him. That makes it really hard for me to win the game. So I have 3 dead. Unfortunate draw right there. I have 3 dead demons right now for Gul'dan. It's kind of important to remember things like that.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a light again.
Alright, well, 50-50. Or 25% chance to lose something. Are you fucking serious? Like, actually, are you fucking serious?
That feels good.
So unfortunate. Put another one of those back. It's pretty safe. Go for the siphon here. I can tap. That's huge draw, actually. Huge fucking draw. I kind of hope I draw another demon now. Either enhanced or Boarg. I don't know how I feel about Wretched Queen. Card seems mid at best. I also just realized he's playing Reno.
We only need one.
He's also guaranteedly playing Reno. And you can kill the 4/3, which is definitely not bad. Bait out the Zephyrus this turn? I think, yeah, baiting out Zephyrus feels like the right play. I should have waited to play this. Or I should have played those in the opposite order. I don't need another skull, most likely. Bait out the Zephyrus. Next turn I pull Gul'dan and I pull Mal'Ganis, slam Bloodreaver. Okay, what the fuck is his reward? Resurrect your highest cost minion if it...
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a light again. This one will prove very useful. Probably.
Forged in blood and shadows. That's pretty good. He gets the Jack 2 things though, which is why I'm a little bit worried, but no. He gets the Jack another thing. Not ideal, but most of my hand is really, really weak here. Let's see what he has. I want to give him this, ideally. Take the rat. Voidcaller, I don't need a dead one of those in my dead pool, I'll be honest. Okay. We're really far ahead right now.
We only need one.
It's a pretty insane top deck for him. He gets away with a lot of really good trades here, and he gets to go face for a bunch if you want. Defile. I guess it's just this. This could be fine. I don't care if it dies. It dies at the end of the turn anyways. That eats there, that eats there. Maybe I didn't want to use this because it gives me a worthless card. So this res is only 5 things now if he wipes my board, but again, that requires him wiping my board here. I feel like I'm in a pretty safe spot now.
This cannot be bound.
That Yogg portal was kind of nuts, all things considered. Like, actually kind of nuts. Oh wait, he's not Reno. Alright, I'm an idiot. He's not Reno. He played 2 copies of the... Oh, interesting. I guess I go for this. Try to get the board wipe. This ain't bad. Drag 6 also ain't bad is the problem, but... Let's go with that thing that answers his deck really fucking well. Oh no, actually drawing 6 is really bad for me. I'll hit mostly plagues. Unfortunate. I still need to play this. Ugh. I'm actually in a really bad position, I think. I do have this, though. I'm just slamming this turn. You know I don't get value out of this, I'm still just slamming it. Or two. Oh, it's such a good hit for him. As soon as you see us res both of his guys. Insane hit. Like, I really want to eat this again. I have to do this. Of your soul. He actually gets to eat all of my 8/8s for free. That was really bad. I'm an idiot. Oh, that's kind of bad on my part, but hey. That's fine, I can eat that with my guy. He should have traded both of these guys into here. That's what he should have done. And then he would have got them back when he excavated here. Okay. 2-6 beat time, plus my hero power, let's go. He's in a Yogg wheel, and hopefully he draws cards. It's like, oh, that's so good for me. Don't think he has much else left in his deck, I'll be honest. Maybe he has Yogg? That's fine, heals my guy. That's good. Really, really good. Really, really good. That one's not ideal. Does he actually hit like 2 removal spells for like the last cards of his deck? It's fine. I get a poke there, eat one of those guys. Unless this gets him another excavate card. I don't think it can necessarily. Really good. Alright. To be fair, I'm getting really lucky that I'm not drawing the plagues. It's like over a 50-50. And now it's exactly a 50-50 for me to draw the plagues. I guess I eat this turn. I eat that. He has nothing besides his hero power, and I'm poking for way more damage. Alright. We should be pretty far ahead and enough to win or so. Oh, that was such a nuts draw too. This gives me a free giant ass dude. Oh, that game was pretty close. Pretty close, I'll be honest. I wasn't sure if I was gonna win that one, actually. I was worried about all the plagues in my deck, but hey, we managed to get through it. Anyways, with that being said, let's queue up the next one because you have time for one last game, right guys? Yeah, I'll see you guys all there. All right. So first matchup is, or last matchup. Sorry, I'm dumb. The warrior. I'm gonna keep the Morg. Morg is a pretty solid card, I'll be honest. Oh, double Morg. Am I gonna get top deck Zephyrist again into eating my weapon on 5? That would suck. Might as well draw all the demons while we're at it. Go ahead, Dirty Rat me on 2. Coin Dirty Rat, actually. Pull this in Morg or Mal'Ganis. I'm down. You know what's something I kind of want to try? You guys could tell me if this sounds, like, completely dumb or actually has some, like, merit to it. I want to go through all the old decks that were at one point. He dirty ratted me. I want to get through all the old decks that at one point were considered broken or too good. And I kind of just want to try them and see how playing them right now feels. So I'm talking about decks like the original Galakron Warrior and other things like that. Because I think, I don't know, I think it could be fun. OG Freeze Mage, where you win with like Antonidas shenanigans and Alexstrasza and things like that. These excavate decks have become really popular all of a sudden. This is like the 5th one I play against. It's kind of wild. Like, in the last 6 games, I think I played against 5 excavate decks. Did any of the excavate cards get buffed or something? Or did they all get buffed? because I don't understand why. Okay. That not to me. To be fair, I do want to try playing more of the Excavate decks. I played it once with the broken Warlock one and then never touched it again. Okay. Let's do this. This one, if he wants to use another one of these. It's only dealing 1 damage, which I'm more than fine with. Oh, I actually don't know if I said it yet, but I bought a pack of the new Magic set. I'm planning on buying more probably come Friday. But I bought my first one, and I cracked open a foil Grand Abolisher, which is pretty dope. That's another thing I want to get back to doing, is doing more pack openings, which I have good news about. Should be coming back fairly soon. I just, like, I didn't like how I was recording them beforehand. And now I'm redoing, I think I said this in a previous video, but next weekend is my plan is to redo my office. I want to wait till finals were done. So I'm going to be redoing my office, redecorating and doing all that type of things. I'm going to do this just to try and get back. There we go. I like having more of this card. This card is one of my favorite ones, demon-wise. Yeah, so I'm going to be redoing my office, reorganizing everything. And I believe with the ways that I measured and planned everything out, it should fit, and I should have a little corner to actually record pack openings with like a decent, like better lighting and things like that. So I'm really excited for that. As well, Basecam streams might be coming back. Well, might be coming in general. Don't think I've really ever done any. Yeah. So there's a lot of cool things coming to the channel in the near future. It's just the best one, and it's not even really close, right? I don't know if I hit anything exactly great. Could still be a Reno build. I don't see any duplicates here. But I think the Excavate, there's only 3 Excavate cards, right? There's this one, then there's the 1 warrior one, and then there's the other neutral one, the 2-drop. So you can't even really be Reno if you want to get the final Excavate treasure. So I doubt it actually is. Put that in your E.T.C? There's no way there's not better, right? There's like the one that's 0 mana if you have no armor gains 6. I feel that's just better than this. Yeah. So you can't be Reno, or else he's only getting this far. Unless there's another warrior one that I'm not aware of. But hey. I still have lethal on board. He has to have removal of some sort. No, well, you're dead. I am Mal'Ganis. I am eternal. I love killing people with the turtle. I still just imagine Mal'Ganis with a turtle shell. I think that would be hilarious. Also, what's up with these new fucking quests? For the love of fuck. Also, this is like a bugged achievement, so I don't really want to accept it because it's a bug. But, bro, these weekly quests. This was 5, this was 500. Now it's 750 and 15. Like, bro, I don't want to play 15 Battlegrounds games a week. Like, that's just ridiculous. This one, too, is, like, a little bit insane. It's like it's over 2 games a day, right? In a week. Which doesn't seem that bad, right? One day you have to win 3, the rest of the week you only have to win 2. But no, I play like 3 to 4 games of Hearthstone a day. And I don't even know if I'm going to finish it. The win 15 in a week. I play 3 to 4 a day, I think, is the kind of like the average. Most videos are like 3, some they'll go more. Obviously, some are only 2, but for the amount of ones that are 2, there's like 5 or 6 of them that go to like 5 or 6 games, I feel. But still, like, 15 wins is a lot, I feel. I mean, isn't, like, if you have max star bonus, isn't, like, bronze to diamond, or bronze to legend, if you don't drop a game, is, like, 22 or something like that? It's, like, 22 or 23 games. So you basically hit legend. Like, you hit diamond, like, high diamond with this, and that's, to me, that's a little bit ridiculous. Like, yeah. Especially if you're not someone that often gets that high. That's, like, a little bit ridiculous, I'll be honest. That's 60 wins a month. That's, like, easy to get legend if you're doing that, I feel, but... Hey. Anyways, Cubelock. Really, really like this deck. The more I think about it, the more I think I realize... This deck works better as a Reno-Renathal deck. Gives you one more bad draw, but it also gives you access to both Renos, Zephyrus, Kazakus, which gives you more res. You gotta play all the other demons. You can, like, actually play a Doomguard, and you can actually play the Rustwick. And you can play the Voidlord. I think it could be pretty interesting to try something like that. This card is another one that used to be played that's no longer played. I would love to see this card get, like, +1/+1 in stats. Make it a 5/6 with this effect, and I think, like, that could, like, help bring this archetype back to life. Yeah. Other cards that this deck used to play is like this. This guy used to be 5 mana and it was played in all the decks. Rin, you could go back to playing Tick. So I feel like there's definitely some modifications to this deck that could be made to make it, like, really, really cool and really, really fun. Which I'm not gonna say will not happen. But I think there's definitely odds that I do play more of this deck, especially when I start streaming more. Like, also, like, you could play the Titan. This is a demon you could res. You can pull this on turn 3 with Voidcaller. Like, you know, that's a little ridiculous, right? Or turn 4, I guess. Turn 3 if he kills it on his turn. Turn 4 if you kill it on your turn. Like, that's still, like, insane. So, I feel like there's a lot of different ways to build this deck. You can even add, like, this card to the deck and make it pretty fun, I think. But yeah, no, with all that being said, I don't have much else to say. Besides, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. As always, follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. Peace.